go again. More cooking with Dusty, as always. Simple, because let's be honest, I make this shit up as I go. So, one thing you'll really catch on to, if you guys follow enough of these videos, is I only use a few basic ingredients all the time. You will always see onion powder in almost all my food, because I think it's delicious. We got some pepper for this meal, soy, green dragon to change the lives. You need the Southwest Spicy. I know you're afraid of Walmart. I know it's ghetto, but trust and believe, it's worth chancing your life to those people. Chicken, which we got to grill here in a second. Trader Joe's, the fire roasted, already prepped peppers and onions. Rice. You know you always have pre-cooked rice, so sorry it's not fancy, everybody. That's all of our ingredients for this meal. And it's about to change your life. I do this dieting all the time because food gets boring when you're in prep. If you enjoy your food, diet goes much easier. The only downside is you wish there was more. So let's get this bad boy rolling, get some food going. Out to the grill first for the chicken, then back in to show you how to make the meal. All right, so you guys saw all the main ingredients. Now we gotta cook the chicken. First step, preheat your grill. Too many of you are way too impatient. I like to get the grill about 450 before I toss it on there. So we got it warm enough. It's already moving almost to 450. I may have to turn these bad boys down a hair so I don't burn the hell out of it. Open them up, keep your grill clean. On this messy grill shit. I did that for a while in my life, it was no good. I love that sound. Now, I'm sure many of you know I have a fear of bad chicken. So, you've got options. You can learn how to cook it properly. You can burn the hell out of it like I do. Or, if you're making a meal like this, you can undercook it just a hair, knowing that later it's going to be going onto the skillet. So, we toss them in there. I'm going to go for about 3 minutes at around 450. Come out, flip them over, do it again. Then we'll do some grill open to make sure we get an even temperature cook and roll from there. We'll be back in just a sec. Alright, timer went off. First round, I switched grabbers. Wasn't sure if the other one was going to reach under here. Boom. Oh! Thing of beauty. This is a nice grill. Andrew's grill is nicer than my grill. Let's be honest here. You should maybe go with a Weber, people. I'm gonna have to upgrade after hanging out over here. Oh, I like those thick grill marks. Boom. A lot of people spray shit on the grill. I don't. It seems to work just fine. So, flip another about 328, because there's always got to be an 8. We'll be back. The last closed flip, 450 still. And this grill is a Weber, man. A Weber. I'm getting fired up. I want one of these now. Alright, so we flip again. Like I told you, I don't really have any technique for the proper way. And I'm sure there's a chef somewhere watching this. Hopefully there's a chef watching this. Laughing in my face right now. The point is, it's not that fucking hard to make food taste good. Especially diet food. So, I can tell it's a little under still. I'm going to close it for a little longer. This is where things get a little less exact, a little longer. A minute or so, flip it again. Then I'm going to do the rest of the cooking with the grill open to get it even. Chop it open, like I said, if it's a little undercooked for me, it's going to the skillet, so I don't care. Do not kill yourself with salmonella. If you're not sure what to do, burn it. A little flip action. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Boom. It ain't pretty, but it's delicious. Okay, see, I feel more comfortable now. I like the color of those. So, now I'm just going to leave it open. What I've read about is you leave the grill open, throw the temperature down a little bit, so it gets a more even hit to the middle of the chicken, and then you're good to go. You can actually poke test for temperature. You should never cut the chicken. I cut the chicken. I don't do rules. I cut it, I make sure I'm not going to die, and we're good to go. So, that's it, man. Real simple on the chicken. This will be another minute and a half on each side open, and we'll be off to the races. So, heading inside, as soon as these bad boys are done, I'm going to show you guys the real recipe. Chicken is done. We've checked the temp the wrong way. I cut into the side of it. And we're good to go. Barbecue chicken, pretty basic. You can either use barbecue sauce, like I do, or you can get the no-calorie Walden Farms barbecue sauce. Thick and spicy is pretty good as well. What I do is just reduce it from my macros for the day. Between the sauce, the barbecue, I figure I get about 30 grams of carbs a day from my sauces and barbecue sauce, so I knock out 30 grams of carbs elsewhere, which is kind of sad. Gotta make sure I hit my numbers. Let's go make this meal. All right, now that we've got the chicken already cooked up, I have sectioned off my 10 ounces that I'm allowed. I've got my cup-ish of rice. It's a cup plus, don't hate. And then all the ingredients we've already touched on. So, this is where the magic takes place. Throw this bad boy on high, speed up the process, throw our oil down, boom. Without these, you have nothing. Fire roasted. You could do them yourself for less. I'm lazy. Open a bag. It's all about an exact number. As you can see, I've measured it perfectly. I'm throwing it on the counter. Alright. I want some more of the peppers. There we go. I feel like I've been over-onioned in this bag, if I'm going to be honest. But it's fine. Okay. Get those going. I just wait to hear them. I don't do anything until I hear them. When they start talking, we start working. Boom. Flipping device, already on the counter. Key. You hear that? It's playing my song. So, I leave them in here, move them around. I mean, granted, they're technically already cooked since they grilled them, but I heat them up, get them rolling a little bit nice and hot. Then, we get started. Throw down some soy. Now, one thing that I push a ton, which I didn't really do today, but I know a lot of you guys have trouble with the chicken, and if you cook it all the way through, it tends to be a little bit dry. So, if that's you, don't be afraid to undercook your chicken just a hair if you know you're going to do this, because since we're essentially going to heat it and cook it some more, just throw it on in. This is our 10 ounce of chicken. Right over top. Keep that dirty plate because you're going to want it. I turn the temperature down here a little bit so we don't burn the shit out of it. Let it play its music. Give it a little more sauce. Onion powder. We go nuts with the onion powder. I'm sure a real chef would laugh at me, but when they taste my magic food, they'll laugh no more. It's important to me that the chicken starts to have the color of the soy on it, or I get a little disgruntled. Just a little disgruntled. Alright, get that rolling. Beautiful, beautiful. A little more because that part didn't have any. Okay, so we've only got our 2 ingredients in here. Simple. Up next, our cup-ish of rice. Don't really do that if you're dieting, but for the video, I wasn't about to measure it perfect. Okay, rice goes down. Soy goes into the rice. Mash it because it was cold. Flip it through. Now, a good chef doesn't make a mess, but God knows I'm not a good chef, so we'll be cleaning this before I'm done here today. You won't see that part. Alright, again, just letting it roll here. I like to make the rice a little crispy, so I don't get it too long intentionally. Now, black peppercorn, Trader Joe. 8 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's key. It's key that there be 8. Later there'll be 4 more. Not yet. So get that in there. The pepper adds just a little something magic. Stir it up real good. Now, while we're cooking, whoa shit, throwing it at me. I just do a little of the green dragon sauce because we're going to put some more on right before we eat. Those of you who've watched, I actually got tagged in a picture the other day. You know that this stuff is emotional. Boom. If you don't tear up with a meal, it's not that good. And that's where the green dragon comes into play. All right, so that's rocking and rolling. We are almost finished. A little more onion powder because I love the flavor. 4 more turns of the black peppercorn, as promised. Now, we're just gonna crisp up our rice a little bit. I do suggest that you cook all your chicken in bulk. So all you gotta do each time is chop it up. I cook chicken like twice a week. It's always kind of hanging out in the bag waiting for me to work the magic in the pan. All right, crisp that shit up for a second. Then we go to the next level. For time reasons, we're gonna move along. I suggest square plates. This is tricky to get this distribution correct, but it's okay. Andrew's making me work here with a round plate, trying to test my skill. See that? Shit's going everywhere. That's why I keep it on the oven, stovetop, because I've already made a mess of it, so fuck it. Do not, no rice is left behind, people. Get it, get it. All right, there we go. Spatula rice, nice try. Okay, that stays there. Top off. Now, distribute. Son of a monkey. That right. All right. See that little crisp? A little crisp to that rice. Can't waste that rice. No way. Nice try, prick. Sorry, got distracted. Okay, that's there. Boom. Out of the way. Now, green dragon sauce. Make sure you get this. This is key. Single lines on the green dragon. 1, 2. See that middle I missed? Good. There we go. Even pull. Look, missed a spot. Okay. Not too crazy with the green dragon. Turn the plate. This is where things get wild. Now because I'm low, this is going to make a mess when I open it, but gotta be speedy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, distribution is key. Even distribution. All right, now you're looking, and it looks ready, and to an amateur it would be, but I'm a professional, so I bring in the secret ingredient that we didn't tell you about. Fresh basil makes the world go round. Boom, secret ingredient for those who waited and watched till the very end. Pull out a couple leaves. Oh, you smell that? Oh, it smells good.
Smells delicious.
I'm telling you, the basil is a game changer. This meal is okay without it. I've done it, but I don't suggest it. If you want to get truly peeled, you get fresh basil. Shred it out of your mind, you grow your own garden. I live in the desert. I don't have one of those. So Trader Joe's is my garden. I go fishing at Costco.
And it doesn't work without the even distribution of the basil.
Oh, fuck no. You don't want some amateur bite on a professional plate. All right, there it is. If you're serving this to people, wipe the edge. If you had a square plate, you wouldn't worry about it, but we're doing what we can. So, that's the meal you guys have seen 10,000 times on Instagram, and this is the mustard you always ask about. I hate mustard. This is not regular mustard. This isn't Satan's semen, which is that French's mustard shit people use. It's got low calories. You'll be fine. Do 5 more minutes of cardio. That's it. We've changed your life. Try the recipe. Let me know. You're gonna love it.